Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now this time I don't have a product review, it's more of a FYI because I've had this product now for 6 years and it is absolutely a must-have for every household, especially during these times, and it's called the Foodsaver. Now I know you've seen signs like this in the grocery store because there's been a shortage from toilet paper to paper towels to hand sanitizer, and now you're even limited to the amount of meats that you could purchase. So that's why it makes this Foodsaver that much more valuable, because you can then stock up on your meat. It'll preserve your meat with no freezer burn from 8 to 10 months. Now this is the model that I have. This is the V2222. Now as I mentioned, this has been around for years. I've had mine for 6 years. They have since upgraded this multiple times, but I mean, for me, it all does the same thing, whether you get the cheaper version or the more expensive one. I'll leave the link below to this one and a few of the others if you're interested, but I will stop talking and I will show you how this works. Now the only other thing you'll need are these bags. Now they're either labeled Foodsaver, or you can get the generic version of these bags at either Walmart, Target, or they're also available on Amazon, which I'll leave that link below. Now these come in either pre-cut bags or you can get them as a roll. So I will show you the difference between using the pre-cut and the roll. Now first I'm going to show you the pre-cut bag. So obviously there's an opening here and this other side is already sealed. Now you can fit at least say 4 or 5 pieces of meat in here, but just make sure that you have at least 3 to 4 inches of space up top so it can properly vacuum and seal your food. Now I'm only going to use 2 drumsticks here. Now clearly I could fit at least 2 more drumsticks in here, but just for purposes of this demonstration, and I only have 5 pieces of meat, I'm just going to use 2. Alright, so I've already placed the open side of the bag in this little tray here. You just place it in to make sure that it fits securely in the grooves there. And what this tray does is, as it sucks out the vacuum and seals the bag, there might be some juice from the meat that may spill over, but instead of spilling over on your countertop, it'll spill into this tray. All right, once your bag is securely in that little tray, you want to close the top. Now this version has 2 buttons. It's vacuum and seal, and then seal. Now since I mentioned that these are already pre-cut bags, meaning there's already a seal at the bottom, what we'll use now is vacuum and seal, meaning it'll seal this top part and it'll vacuum the rest of the air out of this bag. So now what you want to do is you push the lever down. So I push that down and I'm just going to hit this button, the vacuum and the seal. Now that noise is supposed to happen, and as you can see, it starts to vacuum out the air, and it gives it a nice vacuum. And right now what it's doing is it's sealing off the top part. So once the lights turn off, then you'll know that you're ready to open the top part. Now as you can see, it has a nice seal up in there. All of the air has been vacuumed out. You can see that here. Alright, so now on to the roll. Now you obviously get a lot more bag buying a roll, but it just takes a little bit more effort. Not much effort. I mean, all it is just cutting the bag yourself as opposed to it already being pre-cut. So as you can see, these bags come with various indicators here where you can cut it based on how big or how small you would like your bag. Now again, just keep in mind to make sure that you have at least 3 inches at the top of the bag so that it can properly vacuum and seal. So now that I've cut my bag, so now I have to seal off one end and then make sure you vacuum and seal the rest of this bag. Alright, so just the same way I showed you with the pre-cut bags, since this side is open as well as this other side, we're going to seal this side off first. So I place this in the tray, press that down, push the lever down, and this time we're just going to seal this. So you hit seal, and it'll be red while it's sealing, and then once it turns off or once it turns green, it'll let you know that it's finished sealing. Or actually it just turns off. All right, let's take this up. So you can see that it just gave it a nice seal. So now that it's sealed on the end, now we have to vacuum and seal this top part. Okay, Once again, open part of the bag is in the tray securely. I'm going to close the lid, press the lever down, and now we're going to vacuum and seal. And you'll wait for the lights to go off. Good. Lift this back up. And there you have it. So again, you have 2 perfectly vacuum and sealed bags here, and as I mentioned before, these will last you up to 10 months in your freezer without getting freezer burn. Alright, so if this video helped you out, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think. If you have one, if you have any questions, I would love to hear what you think. Also, don't forget to check out my playlist. I have a lot of other products that I like to use that are just very practical for everyday use. But once again, I appreciate you and thank you for watching.